I'm still involved as a torture man, but been gassed by the gas company, electrocuted on my mattress. But the statement I made, I believe it was yesterday morning or this morning, but when those construction men ran to their vehicles after I said they're involved with the plot on the White House to blow it up, and they ran to their vehicles and fled the scene. Well, as I stated, there was people behind my wall torturing me. And I always know there was an upstairs passage downstairs, but what they did was this. Oh, just wait. Well, there goes the proof. And what leads behind my wall and how they electrocuted me. And how there are people always running behind my walls but showing me live on TV. Oh yes, it gets down and dirty. But the proof, all here. But what they try to hide, the torture for 30 years to a disabled Jewish man. By electrocuting him for 30 years on his bed. Torturing him by Nazi-involved cops. And if that ain't the proof, well, I don't know what is. I mean, what have I been saying the whole time? That I wasn't lying about none of this, right? But they want to give me a free mental evaluation because they put an unlicensed FCC device in my home that I have notarized. Documented 26,000 pictures and videos of torture. Right? But I'm sure you can understand what I'm getting at, right? But them committing 50,000 child pornography crimes to children in my bathroom for 30 years. And me having the proof of it. And LAPD officers the one committing these crimes. I do want to state 50,000 pieces of evidence. I have one to Sergeant Chavez in Placencia. For major crimes, LAPD, administration building. Major crimes, Placencia is conspiracy section. And major crimes, chief's office is Chavez. We're still waiting for the district attorney to start arresting these officers that are outside my house. But as their continuance of child pornography, sex exploitation, and torture to Jews. Not only linked, but after the magnitude contained macro, MACRO, but linked directly to the Tesla components, LAPD officers, put on my computer technician to put on my own. Just wait a second. You should see a camera or two come out of there. It's been there 30 years. You hear the knocking on the wall? Well, that's upstairs neighbors who moved out a month ago, but still stays up there by himself. Knocks on the wall every time he wants to flush the water for the evidence to be erased. We'll get to that in a minute. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Oh, do you see that? Maybe that? Yeah, that one. No, not that. That one. Right there. Yeah, the camera. Behind the glass. Uh-huh. Yeah, the circle. Right there. Yeah. Oh, there's only about a bunch of them. All over the place. But how they've been committing child exploitation to children in the bathroom for 30 years. Yeah, LAPD involved. Yeah, no. Yeah, no bullshit. No, still there. No, it's not that light. Get the fuck out of here. You saw it in the beginning. You know it's still there, so stop with the bullshit. It's even there in the picture we've had of this mirror for 30 years in my home. Oh, there it goes. You see it? Dingling in front of you? There it goes. There it is. That clear enough? Can't see it's a camera, that's why I moved angles. It's staying in the same plane. Still there, you saw it? Still there. There it is there. Need I say more? Yeah, exactly what you just saw. Yeah, oh, there it goes again. Oh, there it goes again. You hear the toaster just pop? We'll talk about why I did that. What are you gonna say? That's a watermark? Really? Get the fuck out of here, man. Get a real job, man. Yeah, no, it ain't no fucking watermark. J-Cats. You're J-Cats and child pedophiles is what it is. This been here 18 years, the mirror been here 30. We'll go ahead and show the proof. Hold on. Now you want to start with the negatives of when we first moved in, but with the proof of my mom signing the deed. And you can see on the table signing the paperwork as the house is empty. And you might want to go to 12A, which is that bathroom. The mirror on against the wall, but don't worry, we got a better picture. Go look at 11A. And that's there you go, and there you have it. As you can see the toilet in the background. Uh-huh. Yeah, right there. And you can see the camera on the very, what? Picture, even. Well, that would tell you sold, right? Well, I would say sold. What would you say? Not sold? I'll say sold, signed, sealed, and delivered. For the CHP lady we talked to tonight, 911, well, we might have to just show you this video to go ahead and prove the facts of a White House crime and the torture of a human being protecting the White House. But by 400 million people tortured in a home for 30 years for protecting the White House. Would this conclude our video? Well, you'd have to tell me. But I wouldn't stop there because I'm going to show you the real proof. And we're going to go to my Instagram account. And then we're going to really have you a believer. And then we'll show you this and make you more of a believer than you can ever imagine. But this will have you going mad. Yes, the Energizer battery charger. Yes, AAA, AA battery charger, old model, but with 20,000 cameras on it. And being completely wireless through black plastic. Obviously, we'll have you a believer. What would you think? Would you be a believer? You notice everything got distorted after I said that, huh? And then it cleared up. I bet it did. Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing how the one in your very front of your eyes, as you can see, as clear as daylight. As clear as daylight. Or this one in front of your eyes, as clear as daylight. Only still actively taking pictures. Clear. Yeah, only got 20,000 of them. Yeah, well, I mean, they're only all over them. Yeah, enough to have you take a poo-poo on yourself. Yeah, maybe so. You could get to a lot more evidence. I'm sure you can understand the level. With Energizer admitting to it, I would say, hey, that's a winner. Should I go on? Probably don't have to right about now, do I? Probably not, huh? Not after you see this one right there, right? Bet you're a believer now. How much you want to make a bet you're a believer? Guaranteed believer, right? I would say more of a believer than some. What would you say? It's a 5 o'clock shadow? Well, did you hear that siren? That will tell you I'm right. And there we go there. And I'm going to go ahead and predict fire truck 293. And you hear the toilet flush by itself? Well, there it is. Well, watch this. Let's not stop now. Nobody in the house called them. So, are they coming this way? Because that would be great evidence. And it looks like we got a winner. Well, I think this will make you a firm believer. So let's go ahead and check this out. You tell me if you're a firm believer now or not. Now, you a firm believer? What was that? Whoa. Go back. No. Go back. Are you a firm believer now? Is that a fire truck in front of my house? Well, the 911 call made. Oh, yeah. To the bomb squad, though. And them frauding that call and making that fire truck make that call disappear would be a problem, wouldn't it? I would say a major crime. Not a problem, right? Well, we'll get to that. We're just showing the phone it was done from. Right here. And, yeah. Check it. Don't want to be a liar. Is that the same phone? Match? We got a match? I say so. That looks like a match, right? We sure do. What you say, you want to see the serial numbers? I could get you all that. I could even turn it on for you. And we're going to be doing that as well. But let's get to that in 1 second. One thing at a time now. Oh, here, you want to hear the call now? 1 second, please. Patience. Oh, that's where they gassed me from. Okay, so that's up. You heard her talking, and that was me hanging up. You want to hear it again? You can hear her. Okay, so that's up. All right. 126 supervisor. Well, they changed the times on the phone. And I know I got that somewhere right here. I think it's right here, is it? I believe. Is this one it? Well, we made sure to keep everything. But they changed the times, 2-hour difference. And 5 years behind. Yeah. 11 something, 2014 when it was 2019. Quite ridiculous. It's probably catch it. Okay, so that's up. Oh, you see the time? You can see the time on there. Well, I'm sure the professionals will find everything. Oh, well, there it is. It's on the video camera at what time the call was placed. Right? Around that time? Well, that's when the call was placed, so we do have the time of the bomb squad call. And where she said she was giving evidence of MARK, period, SHA, LLIT, period, 902 at Instagram.com. So it looks like we got a winner here. Well, there it is. And that looks like E.T., you're definitely phoning home. Well, what made me do this is somebody decided not to let my visitor come visit me or persuade him not to come here. Is why this is happening. But I'm sure they're going to understand a strong lesson about that part, especially when I start doing this. Just punching that memory card now, people. Oh, yeah. And now, we're going to go ahead and give them something extra. Well, by golly. Oh, by golly. What? I'd be damn fucked if I wouldn't. But it'd be damn... Oh, it's a card error now. I apologize. No, don't worry. It's LAPD connected by macro, MACRO. But the same thing, they got linked and tied into the child porn in the bathroom. Yeah, son of a gun, huh? Man, I gotta tell you sometimes. You gotta go ahead and think of what we're dealing with here. But I'm sure you can understand the level of ridiculousness. We haven't even begun yet. I really want to go ahead and give them some extras right now. But we got time, and we got all night for that part. And like I said, we got all night. We're going to do extra work tonight. Extra work. Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm sure. Well, what else can I tell you? Besides, this thing's involved too. 100% guaranteed. The FCC connects to it all the time, even to electrocute me. Oh, and then it shuts it off when I say that at the same time. And that's the same thing of when I state the cars outside my home are involved and them leaving at the same time too. Well, that's a match, ain't it? A match made in heaven or hell. What do you call it? We'll get to that too, though. After all, I can't not live out to be my name, he who gains the whole world, but doesn't have to lose his own soul unless he wants to. Exactly. These pedophiles think they're going to change God's words about me, which is the man who gains the whole world because his ownership and loyalship to the nation. Well, these pedophiles got something coming to them, don't they, and terrorists? I know they do, and you're going to see what that is next. So stay tuned as I put my you-know-what up there, you-know-what, and make sure no sun shines on that ever again in their lifetime. And let that be a lesson. Never bite the hand that feeds you or protects your family as well. I'm sure you understand my drift, right? Is it getting clearer for you? Is it getting a little clearer? Clearer for you now? Well, I'm sure it is now. Alrighty then. Yeah, I know I'm good. I'm better than you think. Trust it. Believe it. I know it. Don't quote me on shit. But you know what in my... Exactly. Ronnie Gluska. He's got to go use the water sink in my bathroom. He's going to turn it on and off consecutively 5 times. Well, that's how they erase the crimes through the water system. Come on now. How'd I do, by the way? Well, I would say it was great. I say it's great. I'm going to go ahead and make this out. It's a CHP Woman of the Night. Well, whoa, and then the door opened back up. Watch. Holy bejesus. Traffic all of a sudden? Well, couldn't it be? Well, all of a sudden. Man, you should have seen them earlier hollering and hooting. Man, like some buffoons. Well, we'll get to all that. We've got so much evidence to book in, people. I mean, where could we start? And where could we not start? I mean, jeez. I got some evidence that'll make you take a shit. All over the place. How about we make this to... FCC involved switchboard TV that contains not only a secret hidden chip that you can only see with this camera, but with Tesla's markings, emblems, I would say, both linking to the very matched goodbye party of them. And I mean, goodbye party of them. But with the camera going back and forth like a Knight Rider video at a front vehicle. But The same Nazi TV with the Nazi dictatorship. FCC involved with failing to report a city code violation by frequency. Even dodging major crime Sergeant Chavez out of the chief of police's office. I would say that's a guaranteed conviction. Well, and if it ain't, how about this? Silly rabbits. Tricks are for your kids' cereal bowls. Dig it? Well, you're going to have to dig it, that's why. Clever, ain't it? I think that would be a sign sealed in the deliver, come on. Don't forget this, though. This is going to be quite an exciting one. Go ahead and get that money, too, while you're at it, huh? This is from the switchboard TV they were using in my home. Once it got too hot with the real FCC switchboard at 18601 Hatteras Street, where they not only frauded over 900 911 calls, but where they picked up the original call and actually had to transfer after. I know it's going to be a BI for them. It's going to be more of a BI than you can expect once I show you some more. I haven't even started. I haven't started yet. And just think about, if I was really up for Temptation Island, what I'd be doing to you right now. I know you right. You understand the level? Do you see those purple indications in the square that appeared out of nowhere? Well, those are special motherboards that are hidden through black plastic, but will contain the arrest of 400 million terrorist suspects, including companies like Panasonic for funding terrorism, Tesla, AT&T, T-Mobile, HTC, Boost, with all, and me having all the proof of their companies funding terrorism, and not a second behind that, all funding terrorism. You understand the level? Do you understand the level? Probably not. I know I do. That's why I'm showing it to you. How you like me now? Can I get a ta-da? Now, hopefully, nobody gets a vacation once I mention this is for them. Okay, so I'm going to be titling it to you certain people that are officers of the laws and 911 dispatchers of the laws to go ahead and escalate this video once I make it out and title it to your names. And you're going to be special ones in my bookage. Don't make no mistakes now. Go ahead and get her done. Why not? It's your job, I would say, isn't it? Or it's not your job. Don't be scared. You know who you'd be scared of? Only one person in this world. And you shouldn't even be scared of that person, and that's God. I know I'm scared of him. I ain't gonna lie about that part. And you guys heard about, the promise with God. Me and God. Then you know why I'm scared then, right? I know. Ain't that scary? It happened. Only when I lied to God. And that's what I got. Well, shall we continue? I don't think you want to continue with me. Trust me. Because I got some evidence that'll knock your socks in. Backwards, forwards, to the left, to the right, and all over the place. Trust it. Don't believe it. Trust it. As I'm sure you can understand the level. Come on now. Well, one man. Against one nation. Against all evil. Well, liberty and justice for you all. Amen. God bless you. See you later. And it could have been a lot worse than that.